We are at a regenerative citrus farm.
Yes.
Okay, before now I didn't even know that existed. So
I may be the only one.
Really?
There may be a couple.
You're pioneering this.
Yeah. I'm growing citrus. It's certified organic, so that's a lot of focus on what we don't do. Regenerative, I'm rebuilding the whole ecosystem in the soil. So just like you do with animal manure, I do by adding microbes and feeding them. And I've had the fruit analyzed, and it's 8 times more nutrient dense.
Wow.
I went to conventional grows, picked their same fruit, same variety, same day, squeezed it and sent it to a lab. 8 times more nutritious
Than
than
organic
conventionally grown.
or conventional?
Than conventional, yeah.
But you go even beyond organic.
It is beyond organic because the whole life in the soil is completely transforming the tree.
So you got to tell me, is this kale growing in here? Do you have to?
I do.
Do you have intentional undercrop here?
I do, yeah. So I plant 10 species of cover crop in the spring, and then another different 10 in the fall.
What do citrus farmers typically struggle with the most?
So Florida, the whole industry's almost been destroyed by a new disease called HLB or greening. It's carried by a tiny little insect, and we don't have this insect in South Georgia.
Oh.
It hasn't come up here. We think the cold, and so we haven't had the disease yet. It's showed up at a couple of farms.
Yeah.
We don't know why. The insect may have been brought.
So are we going to lose citrus in Florida?
80% of it's gone. Almost. They've closed 200 packing houses. There's only like 8 left.
So what is your biggest struggle then?
The biggest struggle is doing it organic and regenerative. The trees are so much slower to grow. So I've got some varieties that still are real small. Instead of conventionally, where you just throw the fertilizer at it, it's bare ground, it soaks it all up, and this tree is pushed and gets big. So I'm behind conventional.
Why are the limes in the greenhouse?
So,
I know nothing about citrus.
Yeah, so limes this cold last night would have killed these lime trees. So the limes are already blooming. That's the bloom. Okay. Beautiful, it's purple. And then these are little limes already growing.
Look at this.
So this is the last of the Shiranuis. So I got a customer for them, and I'm going to deliver them on Monday. This is our box.
Are you sending us the CSA share? Is that what this is? Or people are just ordering?
They're just ordering online. They find me online, and it's Squeeze Citrus. Here's how I do it, Justin. I don't think anybody else does it like this.
Where'd you learn how to do it?
I made this up.
I guess if you have all you can eat grapefruit for 3 months.
That's right.
You figure out how to do it.
So this is what I do every morning. I do 2 of these, and that is pure.
Do you put honey on it or anything?
No, it doesn't need anything.
Just learn how to cut one up back.
I've got a 6-inch well. I mix my fertility in here. It's just a little electric pump, and it injects.
So that's how you...
And so I put it in, and that grove is broken up.
What do you put in the injection?
Seaweed, kelp, fish hydrolysate, which is fermented fish, and then any of the minerals that are needed.
And this is just your barn?
It's just my barn, yeah.
Okay.
This is the whole thing. This is all the fertility. Copper, iron, zinc, manganese, humic acid, silicon. This is what I took a year ago. I went to another grove, same day. These are Page mandarins. These are mine.
What?
And this is the conventional
Same fruit.
Same fruit. I bought my trees from these people. Wow. I mean, it's exactly the same genetics. This is the DNA analysis of the soil.
Okay.
So after 3 seasons, this is a visual of every dot represents a fungal species. And this is my regenerative treatment. There's probably 300 different species. And we think of it as being negative, but it's not. They balance, they control things. And then here was the conventional. After all that 3 years of Roundup, all the fungal species died out. And the only one left was a puffball.
Thank you. And hey, folks want to get citrus. Apparently you ship all the way to Colorado.
Absolutely.
Ship all the way to California?
Washington. Can't sell in California. It's a citrus state.
All right. Where do they go? SqueezeCitrus.com?
Yep.
All right, let's see. Oh, this is American Sai.
This is the real thing.
You're not even the European Sai.
I don't even know the European.
Oh,
I'm American. The challenge is there's an irrigation line on top of the
Yeah.
ground, so I have to be careful. I'll cut right through it.
Okay. All right.
But when it gets taller,
But you could also use a string trimmer. What do you think about that American size?
That's nice.
That's what Grandpa Henry would have used.
you want to try it?
And then your grandpa.
Plastic. There you go. Now we're talking. This will wear you out in about,
Oh yeah, well,
about 20 minutes.
that's why nobody was fat back in the day.
That's right. 20 minutes is about all you can do with this.